Hello my marvellous sausages, and here we are for our new reset all day video really. Now, yesterday I've already put out all the reset information that you'd normally expect, but I've been putting them off into two separate videos because that'll freeze me up now on a Tuesday to do more of the stuff that's on the fly. So if you want to know about all the ritual playlists, and you want to know about all the loot and what we've got coming up, what the nightfall is, what the pinnacles are, I've got a separate video for that. I'll leave a link for that at the end. This video though, I'm going to be covering a few things that only happen on a Tuesday. So first of all, we've had some interesting information drop in the form of a Bungie dev stream for Echoes Act 2. And they've been giving us, well, some pretty interesting information, and things are kind of different to what we'd expect, to be perfectly honest. So it's going to start next week, which is, well, it's a week today, really. But the first thing that was really interesting that they dropped on us was that all of the story beats will be dropping on day one. So every single story beat. Now, I don't know if that's 3 story beats or how many there actually are. They didn't really clear that up exactly on the stream. But you'll be able to play the whole seasonal story, the whole episodic story of Act 2 from the off. Which is interesting because, well, will a load of people just cane it on the first week and then have nothing else to do? I don't know. We'll have to see how that works out. So that was the first thing that was pretty interesting. The next thing is the extra activities that they're going to be adding in Act 2, and it's Battlegrounds. Now, I don't know how you feel about Battlegrounds. I don't mind them. I prefer Strikes myself. I mean, they're new activities, but what they're doing is they're adding 3 new Battlegrounds as well. The first 2 will drop in the first week, and then the third and final one will drop on the second week. So that's something that's quite interesting. We just have to see how they work out. They seem to be all based on Nessus, from where we could see is going on, so that was pretty cool. We also did get a sneak peek at the Battlegrounds as well, and you can see that they're using the aberrant action here, and the Fallen are going to be part of the makeup of the enemies here as well, which is quite interesting. They were actually quite keen to stress that these Battlegrounds are going to be different from what we're used to, which blurs the line more between Battlegrounds and Strikes. So they're going to be a whole new experience. And they even said at one point that one of the bosses has one of the largest health pools that they've ever bestowed on an enemy. So this looks like it could be a bit different. It might not be what we're expecting it to be. And it was pretty cool to see that aberrant action in action too, so I did quite like the look of that. So I'm pretty excited about that in regard to the weapons. We've also got a look at one of the roles of the aberrant action look, and that's got incandescent and heal clip on it as well. Very intriguing. I want one, I does. They did also show us a new heavy burst pulse called the Corrosion. I thought that said corrosion then. Look at that. Heavy burst fired, the hard-hitting 2-round burst slightly reduces flinching. It's also got interesting things. It's got Volt Shot on it because you can see its arc. That one's got high impact reserves as well. Very intriguing. Nice to see some new weapons. I do like the design on it as well. It's in the second slot too. So that looks like fun, interesting to switch that baby up. We also got a look at the perfect paradox as well, you know, Saint 14's shotgun, which goes in the kinetic slot. Looked really cool, rapid fire frame. They say it's got a new intrinsic perk, or whatever you call it, called Cast No Shadows, origin trait rather. Dealing melee damage increases this weapon's handling and loads a small amount of ammo. Apparently that goes really well with melee builds too. So, well worth keeping a lookout for the perfect paradox. I always did enjoy that one, and it's a looker. Good news if you're an Ariana's Vow fan. Apparently, it's having a bit of a buff with Act 2, so its anti-barrier capability is being boosted, so 2 shots will totally drop a barrier shield, a barrier champion shield. That sounds excellent. 64% or something like that damage buff to that. And it's also had a bit of a rework recently as well, so this might become a very useful exotic to keep on hand. I used to love this. I can't wait to start using it again. Now, not only did we get a look at the weapons, we got a look at the new row of perks that we've got this season. So, what we got? Anti-barrier sniper rifles are going to be the new anti-barrier doodads. That's great. I do like that. We've got the authorized mod scavenger mod, so that reduces the energy cost of scavenger mods for installing in your helmet or whatever. Then interesting incendiary rounds. Solar sniper rifle precision kills scorch targets. And apparently that works really well with the new sniper, the exotic, the still hunt. Juices it, I believe, were the words. That's cool. Solar fulmination, your ignitions do increased damage in an increased radius, so they're leaning really into sniper and also solar stuff as well, or your solar class abilities. And then we've got sniper meditation. Hints grant stacking sniper damage, stability, and reload bonuses for a short time. Heavy ammo sniper rifle hits count as more than 1. So if you do like snipers, or maybe if you're thinking about using them, Act 2 looks like a chance to give them a go. But they also did mention that Solstice, as we all know, is going to drop, which is pretty cool. I don't mind Solstice, it's okay. I prefer Festival of the Lost. I wonder if they're going to be changing anything. I doubt it very much because it's recently had, well, a little bit of a rework, hasn't it? So I'm not expecting much of a rework on Solstice, but they did give us another look at the armor as well, which is pretty cool. My favorite one is the Titan set. That looks really, really nice. So yeah, there we go. Solstice coming, but they didn't drop a date for Solstice, I'm afraid. So I don't know exactly when that's going to be. So that was everything from the dev stream that's coming next week. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Now, I just want to move on to one other thing before we leave each other for today. I'm going to show you what we've got in the Eververse store this week. So let's pop and see what old Tess has got. Hello! Now then, first off, we have got, we've got a shader shifting crossface. That's new for the season. It's okay. It's orangey and there's a bit of moire going on in it as well. Bit of a shiny helmet, so there's that there. We've got Coppertone Patina, which has got iridescence on it, which is quite nice too. Shiny knee pads, so there we go. There's that if you like it. We've got the Signal Intercept Transmat effect, which is, I think we discussed that was Season of the Risen. Yes, there we go. Nice indeed, if you like that kind of thing. And then we have this, the Noble Burden Weapon Ornament. Now, this is for the Dead Man's Tale. It's very, very pretty looking. However, it doesn't add any usefulness unlike this one. This one's called the Dead Man's Revenge, and what's great about this one is the massive sights you've got in it. It's really cool for shooting people in face, but unfortunately it's not selling that one this week, sorry. Then we've got the Chomping Dance emote, which is quite amusing because it starts out with little tiny little chompy chompers. Isn't it, Bernard? You started to say something then. Yes, then it gets the bigger handy slappy ones, and then it gets the big massive mouthy chompy ones. Go on, do the large mouthy ones, and then it goes back to the little ones as well. That one's quite entertaining. Let's go down to the final set that we've got. I have this one. That's the Samba Dance emote, which is actually quite magnificent, really. It goes well with my ruff, wouldn't you say? Yes. We've got this one, the Watching You emote, which is, you know, threatening. I'm looking at you, or I'm just taking the sleep out of my eyes and flicked it at you. We've got the Kit Shell Ghost. Yes, so this is Meccano or Erector set. Thank you, chat, for letting me know that name of that. I always forget it. I don't like the look of that one, though. We've got the Grass Guzzler vehicle, which, of course, is a Lawnmower Sparrow, which is quite entertaining if you like that kind of thing. I do quite like that one, actually. How much is that one? 2,500, that's a lot. We've got the Shining Cabriolet ship, which is an excellent ship, one of the really good lookers here. Takes shaders incredibly well. There we go. That's excellent. Yes, good. We've got the Necrosis Weapon Ornament. This is for the Recluse. That's the one. It's quite nice. I do like the shine on it. It's quite plain, though, I suppose. Reasonably plain. We've got the Time Lost Projection here, Ghost Protection, which is a sea of Trilver Wings, a tree of silver wings on atop a Traveller. We've got the Resurrected Shadow Transmat effect, which looks like lots of triangles attacking you. The Signal Intercept Transmat effect as well, which is, well, there it is. And plus Illicit Transmat effect as well, which is a green fizzy circle. Now then, finally we've got Rustbury as a shader. I love this shader. Good solid colours. Solid good colours. Yes. Then we've got Chitin Slate, or Chetin Slate, if you're from around here. Not that we say that around here, because, you know, it just doesn't come up in an everyday conversation. You've also got a Deep Sea Jaunt, which is pastely bluey, lighty kind of thing, which is very reminiscent of Titan to me. And then we've got the Lilac Bombast as well. Pink glowy knee pads are the order of the day, and pink helmets. And finally, a quick look with Aid of the Shader. We'll have a quick look. We got Genotype Null 0. Yes. Escalation Protocol on Mars. Those are the days. Graphite looking. Not too bad. We've got the Flowers of Io shader. Very, very old. But now they've sold this 20 billion times, so everybody's got it. Even people who don't play Destiny have got this. Even my granddad's got that one. And New Monarchy Diamonds makes you look like a picnic basket. It's the worst New Monarchy shader, so sorry about that. that. So there we go. That's my Tuesday info video. It's quite cool to be able to cover these other things as well on the Tuesday reset. So if you want to see what all the ritual information is, I've done a completely separate video on that. That's going to be coming out on Mondays from now on. I shall leave a link to that here at the end and in the description. Let me know what you think about Act 2 and all the interesting things coming this way. Are you disappointed, or are you just waiting to see how well it unfolds? And don't forget, if you do like the vid, a like and subscribe is utterly fantastic, and also hit the notification bell so you know the next time I splap one out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage Hurt.